Hey guys, Andy here from Mediocre Hobbies coming at you with the new starter set for Kill Team. And this video we're going to take a long, hard look at it and see whether it's perfect for you getting into Kill Team or not. So let's dive in, rip open the box, get it built up and have a chat about it. One of the key things I want to talk about is the new scenery in the box set, which could change things for Games Workshop in a big way. Okay, so the first thing we are going to go into is, of course, the miniatures for this box set. Now, I'm sure a bunch of people out there watching this video will understand what's special about these miniatures. But if you do not know what's special about these miniatures, I'm going to have a brief have a look at the miniatures, build one or two of them, show you the whole set of them all built. And then I'm going to tell you what is so special about these miniatures and why this box set is incredible. Especially this guy right here, the Nurgle Sorcerer in my hand right now is an unbelievably rare miniature. So to have him just appear in this starter set for Kill Team is insane. Same thing with the Space Marines on the other side, the Angels of Death Kill Team, 7 miniatures. Both Kill Teams contain 7 miniatures. And as you can see, each and every one of them is on a separate sprue. These are all character miniatures, detail-wise and everything. They are by far the most beautiful Kill Teams that have been released so far. And they've put them in the cheapest Kill Team box set so far. So it's kind of crazy. Including this guy right here, the Space Marine Captain / Lieutenant / Sergeant. So I'm going to go through the process of course, cutting out, cleaning up and assembling each and every one of these miniatures. I'm going to do it one at a time because each and every one of them is a character. They deserve that kind of time, making sure to remove all mold lines, any flashing, any filing that needs to be done, just getting them built clean and ready for the tabletop. These, of course, are the Space Marine Heroes box set. For anyone who doesn't know what the Space Marine Heroes range is, these are blind box sets of Marines. So I think we're on wave 5 now, maybe. So we had a Space Marine set, Terminator set, Primera set, Death Guard set. So maybe it's 4 waves, I'm not sure. Look at the quality of each and every one of these sculpts. They're unbelievable. So previously you used to be able to go and buy a single box and you didn't know which one of these miniatures you were going to get. So in order to get the full set of 7 guys, you had to buy box after box after box after box and hope you didn't get any duplicates. Now they did do a nice thing where you could buy the entire box set and you were guaranteed one of each miniature. That was a really nice thing they did later on in the process. But originally that's not what it was like. And I do wonder how some people feel about this. People that did buy, 20 boxes of guys to make sure they got all distinct 7 miniatures. I don't know. Some people might be a bit miffed by that, or maybe some people are just glad that these are available for everyone to get their hands on. Same with the Space Marine set, the Primera set. Once again, they did originally do an entire box set. You could buy, I think it was 10 of them. Well, there's 8 of them in the box set, and there's like 7 unique sculpts, so you were going to get 1 duplicate. But you are guaranteed to get the full set in each box set, which was, like I said, a nice way of going about it. But these box sets themselves weren't cheap. I think they're around 80-90 euro for the box set. Am I a bit over with that? I can't remember the exact price of it. But anyway, gotten all these miniatures built up, cleaned up. This is the awesome Captain miniature. He was the blind one. So basically in each set there was one that was blacked out. You didn't know what it was until you found him. And this was that miniature for the Space Marines. So he's a particularly nice sculpt. The Space Marine Sorcerer, the Nurgle Sorcerer, he was only available in Japan. There was a paint set you could buy for getting started in Japan, which contained some Nurgle paints and that Sorcerer. And he was not available anywhere else in the world. He was that's how rare and how difficult he was to get his hands on. So here is the full set of Primaris ones. So as you can see, Chainsword and Avenger Bolt Pistol in one hand. This guy reloading his bolt rifle. Unbelievable sculpts. There's so much detail, like his keypad on his wrist and everything. They do definitely feel like a Kill Team. Great use of these models. And this guy has obviously got the auto bolt rifle, bolt pistol, grenades as per usual. So some pretty standardized Marines here. This is one of my favorite ones. Throwing the grenade, the smoke billowing out of it in his running pose. So cool. I'm sure glorious painters will have all sorts of glow effect and stuff while doing this. He's also got a bionic arm. You've got the guy with the heavy bolt rifle, the heavy bolter in his hand, obviously wearing heavier power armor. It's just a really nice mix. The Eliminator will be up next, which is, of course, is the sniper. of the team. So it does definitely feel like some sort of special forces team going in to, I don't know, get their job done, get the mission done. So whoever decided to put these two teams against each other in the starter set was just great. And here's, of course, the captain model, who was, like I said, even rarer again. Love him. The way he's looking down the plasma pistol as it's firing is one of the nicest posed Space Marines ever. Now, I've done a quick jump onto eBay to show you. The first result for the Space Marine Heroes is $106 to get the full box set now. So obviously it's gone up in price. Even though this is the newest one, it's already jumped up to $106. Showing the Space Marine by himself, you know, 20, 30 bucks. The Sniper by himself, 35 bucks. The Nurgle guys by themselves, 157 bucks to get your hands on the Nurgle box set. And just so you know, that Nurgle box set does not include the Sorcerer. Like I said, he is a separate piece altogether. So if before this box set was released, if you were going in now and you wanted to try and collect these two teams of guys, you're already looking at least kind of 220, 250 bucks for all those models. Then the Sorcerer by himself, just the Sorcerer, is going for £70. So that's another €85. So you're talking like at least kind of €300 to get all of these miniatures in your collection before this box set was released. So I think that's incredible that they've just taken away that kind of eBay greed, and they're just allowing everybody who really wanted these models to finally be able to get their hands on them. You get, of course, a playing surface, which is a reversible mat. Sorry, it's a cardboard like fold out like a gaming piece. Games Workshop does a lot of these, but I think they're really nice. You get your booklets. This little breakaway thing contains 3 booklets. You get your Plague Marine, your Angels of Death play pamphlets, which if you fold them open, they have the how to play with each and every one of the models, their equipment, their rules, how far they move, their wounds. They even get little boxes in there for keeping track of like wounds and stuff. So this adds a nice like thing to play with. I think is very smartly done. I really appreciate that. You get exactly the same thing with the Plague Marines. So literally as soon as you've built your models and you're ready to play, someone just hands one of these to you, crack it open, and you start rolling. Of course, you have all the tokens and stuff that is required, your measuring devices, your objective placement thingies, your wound trackers, your bleeding token, all those kind of bits and pieces are already included. And of course, your starter handbooks, which will teach you how to play the game. Building all the models, painting the models. I like the painting guide in the back is quite simplistic as well. Obviously, Kill Team, it might be something that someone's going to their first kind of toe into playing Warhammer 40,000, and that's great. Now this is big. This is something that Games Workshop has never done. They've done card scenery before, but this is MDF. Now MDF scenery is all over our hobby space. And this is the first time Games Workshop has dipped their toe into this, and they've dipped their toe in quite a crazy way because this is the highest quality MDF scenery that I have ever seen. I'm not talking about in terms of how complicated the pieces are. I'm talking about the quality of material used. The MDF wood they've used is amazing. I have a laser cutter, so I do know a little bit about what I'm talking about. And the fact that there's printed designs already on the building. So you literally just have to push them out, snap them together, and you get an entire table's worth of scenery for Kill Team ready to go in like 5 minutes. To me, that is insane. I wonder if this is just the only thing Games Workshop is going to do. Or are we going to start seeing whole box sets of cheap, accessible, affordable 40k scenery in a box set sometime in the future? I think that will be absolutely incredible. Okay, so the Kill Team starter set in all its glory looks like this. So like I said, you do get the stunning Space Marine heroes, including new Lieutenant model or Captain model. You get the Space Marine Hero Death Guard collection, including super rare Sorcerer. MDF scenery, which is just such a crazy new thing for Games Workshop. And I must say, it is the highest quality MDF that I've ever seen, including the details put on with those stickers or whatever way they decided. I've never seen anyone do anything like that before, so big kudos for that. So great looking table, very, very good place to get started with Kill Team. You know, so you get your dice, you get all your stuff, you get your booklets for both sides, you get your rule book. It's everything you need. So this set for me gets a big thumbs up for getting people involved in the hobby. So let's talk about the final verdict and of course the price, and we'll decide then if it is worth it or not. Okay, to give an accurate final verdict on this set, we obviously have to go in and talk about the price. So the recommended retail price of this, I found this out through a friend of mine who runs an independent, is, let me just make sure I have this correct, €87.50 is the recommended retail price. It's going to be a little bit cheaper in the UK with sterling price. So €87.50, which I think is a particularly reasonable price for these two collections of miniatures, plus a board's worth of MDF scenery, plus the board, dice, books, everything. So to encourage people to get involved with Kill Team, Games Workshop has, of course, had a lower price point starter thing, which is this, which will get you hooked. And then, of course, they're hoping that you go in and buy a bunch of more gangs and models and stuff like that. So for anyone looking to get started, I think this set is perfect. Like I said, two great sets of miniatures. Every model in there is completely unique. To buy any of these miniatures outside of this box set, we're talking eBay lots, and each individual model is going to cost you a fortune, especially that sorcerer. He's quite a rare piece, and it's yeah. So for me, I think for the models that you get inside and the price, I think it's amazing. Now, like I said, that's the recommended retail price. Friend of mine who does run Underworld Gaming here in Dublin, his price will be $78.75, so you will be getting it even cheaper in most of your local independents. So if you are looking to pick this set up on launch day, pre-order day, make sure you do check out your local independent. Underworld Gaming is what I recommend here in Ireland. If you're in the UK, I would recommend checking out Element Games. I have an affiliate link with them down below. You will pretty much make the same saving, but the channel will get a little kickback as well at no extra cost to you. So yeah, I love it. I'm excited to try out this new Kill Team and try out some of these awesome Kill Teams, the Angels of Death. That's something that speak to me, and I'm trying to decide which chapter I'm going to paint these guys up as. So yeah. Hopefully you enjoyed this little delve into the new Kill Team box set. If there's anything specific you want to know about this new set, please don't hesitate to ask me in the comments below. If there's any particular miniatures in this box set you want to be painted up and painted up in a specific way, do not hesitate to let me know that as well. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and if you're looking to support the channel even further, there's links to things like YouTube membership and Patreon down below. You guys get an extra video every single week just for you. This week's video was Legion Imperialis Mechanicum Battle Group box set that we painted up, so if you want to check out how I did that, link below. Okay guys, thank you so much for sticking around to the end of the video. See you in the next one.